So we're going to talk a little bit about squat position today. We'll take you over here to our rack. Really important because, some people have been taught some really good habits. Many people, including myself when I was young, were taught some really poor habits. So we want to discuss how to get in the proper position so that you're safe and you take your performance to the next level. So a lot of folks were taught to look way up when they squat, and I believe the intent there is to make sure they have a good postural position, which we do want to have. But when the neck gets to extension, it puts our low back in extension and is really risky to your spine and can cause you to hurt yourself. So what I mean by this is, so when we set our wide base and our head's up way like this, our hips go back here like so. And as we load the bar on our back and our hips are way back and our head's way up, this can be risky to your spine. So not something we want to do. So what we teach is packing the chin back so it's stacked right up over top of the collarbone. Really important that we have a good straight neutral spine so that you can squat most efficiently and be safe. Now, the next piece in that puzzle is maintaining a rigid thoracic spine. So when we do that, we're going to use these water bottles as kind of an example. So I'm going to take a big breath of air at the top of the squat and draw it in and bear down on it. So when I bear down on that breath, it's like I'm trying to squeeze a water bottle. If I just squeeze it like this and I don't hold anything, it doesn't stabilize my spine, and my spine can do this when I squat, right? What I want it to be is more like the one with the lid on it, so that it's, no matter how hard I squeeze it, it stays stable. Same thing we want to do with our torso, our trunk here. We set our base, big breath in, and I'm bearing down here through my trunk to try to stabilize my spine. The next piece of the squat is our foot position. So I'm taking my shoes off here so you can see what I do with my feet as I grab ground. Right? So what I mean by grab ground is we don't want our ankle in here like this and our foot real flat. We want to create an arch upon which to squat and have a great foundation, really strong, so that it won't push down, it can't go anywhere. Not this flat foot like this. Control the ground. So our toes are grabbing ground, but we're driving all our weight through our heels. So we'll put all this together, and I'm going to jump under the bar and kind of show you what I mean. So we get under the bar, we get our feet directly under the bar, pick it up, set our base. So we like to squat with our base wider than shoulder width. No matter which way you squat, whether it be narrow, wide stance, we're going to do some common things. They're going to be head and neck position, breath, feet, and then we're going to drive the knees out. So before I'm going down, my knees are going outward like this. Right? So I've got a good foundation with my feet. Big breath. And I'm reaching my hips back. So I'll do that again. So you're going to watch, I'm going to reach my hips back with all my weight on my heels. I'm going to drive the knees out. And when I come up, I'm going to drive up my head and chest. So here we go. Head position, chin down, slightly packed back. Big breath. The next time you squat, give these things a try so you can be a better, more efficient, and healthier athlete. To get more information and tips like this about exercise or nutrition, feel free to check us out at triplethreatperformance.net.